G'day guys, welcome to my Nrl Squad's feature video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about NRL's Round 11's predictions for 2023 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Broncos. Now, this game will be somewhat tough and hard because the Melbourne Storm last week, they weren't playing really well. But apparently the Broncos are on fire and on top of their form. But with Israel Mann, Adam Reynolds, Billy Walters in the side, it's going to make somewhat attack and their defence looking somewhat ideal. And with Nick Meaney still in that number one position for the team, Warbrick in that number 2 position for the team. I think Xavier Coates in that number 5 position for the team also too. But then again, you got Cameron Munster, Jerome Hughes, Harry Grant in that side. So it's going to be a really tough fight, and it won't be a high scoring game because I reckon their form and their attack, both the Storm and the Broncos form, will be absolutely excellent. And it's like, say, it'll probably be like, for example, Storm going up against the Roosters, but then again the Roosters aren't playing really well. It's like saying Storm going up against Panthers. Their form and their attack absolutely working themselves really well will be another effort game to really precinct. But anyway, in this match, I am going to go with the Melbourne Storm because it is their home game, and I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 6 points in this match. And this game will be another tough win, but the Storm, their home game, I just reckon they'll come out firing since they lost against the Rabbitohs, and yeah, Storm by 6 points will defeat the Brisbane Broncos in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Warriors. Now, another game that really won't be as entertaining because the Bulldogs have been playing well, but their attack and their defence have been lacking a bit soft lately. But with the Warriors side struggling so much, 2 big losses in that team in their season, since they lost against the Roosters and since they lost against the Panthers. 18-6 last week, and I think it was 14-0 against the Roosters like week and a half ago. But yeah, that match really took its toll, and I just think that their defence and their attack will just be somewhat ordinary, but the Bulldogs are a really good team. Their defence and their attack have been, I reckon they will come out firing in this game, but it won't be as entertaining because the Warriors aren't really working really well, but I know for a fact they are a good team. But the Bulldogs, with Declan Casey, still no Josh Addo-Carr because of his, I think, the knee or the calf injury. I'm not exactly too sure when he will return back into the Bulldogs side. I'm not too sure, so yeah, if you ask me, I'll have no idea. But anyway, the Bulldogs will come out firing in this game. The Bulldogs will definitely be a good team to come out firing in this match. So I am going to go with the Bulldogs by 12 points in this game. This game won't be as ordinary. This game won't be as entertaining, but the Bulldogs going up against the Warriors won't be enjoyable to watch in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Panthers going up against the Roosters. Now in this match, this game will be as ordinary. This game will be hard. The Roosters last week played absolutely soft, struggling, and they were playing absolutely terrible in that match. Last week against, I think it was Broncos, I believe, or I'm not exactly too sure. So I can't remember, but yeah. The Panthers, since they won 18 points to 6 last week against the Warriors, they will come out firing in this game, and somewhat they are a pretty good team. And I know for a fact that they are, because Dylan Edwards going up against James Tedesco, Sania Tuffa going up against Corey Allen and that number 2 side for the team. Billy Burns going up against Stephen Crichton, and Jackson Paulo going up against Brian Toto. This game will be pretty much an epic game of football, but also I'm trying to think of. Oh, actually, Luke Keary going up against Nathan. Yeah, Luke Keary going up against Nathan Cleary. Sorry, I had a mind blank just then. But anyway, this game will be somewhat ordinary, somewhat tough, as I did say earlier in the first game. But I reckon in this match will be another tough game, will be another hard game. The Roosters will come out firing in this match. So what the Panthers. I've been to this stadium before, absolutely brilliant. But in this match, this game won't be as firing up game. Yeah, in this match, I'm going to go with the Panthers by 6 points in this match. And yeah, the Panthers will definitely win against the Roosters in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the West Tigers. Now, in this game, the Rabbitohs will be another a really good team. Latrell Mitchell will come out firing in this game. So will Cody Walker. So will Isaiah Tass. So will Alex Johnston. But for the West Tigers, things won't look too good for them. But apparently, the West Tigers are on $5.50, and the Rabbitohs are, I think, $1.15. So I reckon they will put so many points on against the West Tigers in this match, and the West Tigers will struggle in this game for sure, because going up against the Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell will come out firing and flog the West Tigers in this game. So will Cody Walker. But in this match, I could see the Rabbitohs putting so many points on against the West Tigers in this match. And for Luke Brooks, going up against Lachlan Ilias will play a really good game against Luke Brooks, because Luke Brooks does not play well, does not play good, and usually he does play alright, but some other games he just lacks energy, and for him, he's not a great player. But anyway, I am going to go with the Rabbitohs by 24 points in this match, and this game will definitely be a firing up game, and this game will definitely see the Rabbitohs flogging the West Tigers by 24 points in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Dragons. Now, another tough game for the Dragons. The Dragons last week played a bit well done. But then again, I just reckon that I feel so sorry for them. They are a good team. Their defense and their attack is just somewhat ordinary. But then again, I just reckon that their coaching side won't look as pretty good for them. And their season won't go well. But anyway, going up against the Cowboys in this match, the Cowboys will do really good. The Cowboys will do well. Basically, they'll play somewhat ordinary. But then again, I reckon Chad Townsend will score a try. Anytime try scorer will be either Tom Dearden or Scott Drinkwater. But then again, I reckon the Cowboys will be another great team if they do win this match, because they are an ordinary team. But somewhat ordinary, the Cowboys will do well. I reckon there'll be a firing up clash, and the Cowboys will put so many points on against the Dragons, and the Dragons will struggle in this match. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys by 18 points in this match, in this game. For the Cowboys, they will flog the Dragons in this match. Now, the next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against my Parramatta Eels. Now, I will be down there with Entertain House, down at Canberra, to flog the Raiders vs Eels game. Now, I'm hearing a lot of talks about this, because no Mitchell Moses, he won't be playing, because the concussion of him will see him out for 11 days. And for Jacob Arthur going into that number 7 side for the team, with Dylan Brown into that 6, this game will improve that the Raiders will definitely win. Now, I just think that how the way the Raiders will turn up, I just reckon they will. But then again, I will be down there to vlog that match, so stay tuned for that. It will be coming out very, very soon. But in this match, I will be taking so many clothes with me, because it will be like basically 4 to 9 degrees in the night time. And if you see me freezing, if you see me like shivering, I do apologise, because it is pretty much the coldest suburb in the state. But anyway, in that match, the Raiders will come out firing. Basically, Jacob Arthur going up against Jamel Fogarty, and I heard that Jacob Arthur has played really well in the New South Wales Cup, and hopefully he can steer the Eels around and basically make a good win. But let's hope that's so. But if not, I'm going to go with the Raiders, because the Eels definitely won't win, and without no Mitchell Moses, no Eels at all. But let's hope Jacob Arthur steers the Eels around. But I am going to go with the Raiders by 6 points in this match to beat the Eels in this game. Now, the next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Titans. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of rumours and a lot of talks saying the Newcastle Knights went to Bali. Now, I am going to be really surprised if the Newcastle Knights lose in this game, because they haven't trained last week, they have not improved, they haven't worked hard, and for Adam O'Brien making a silly mistake, leading them, like, basically saying that they can just go wherever and do whatever, it's just disappointing. And the Newcastle Knights, no wonder why the Newcastle Knights are falling behind, because they do not basically work hard, and they're somewhat terrible. And I heard that Andrew Johns wasn't happy at all, and saying that if I was the coach, I would have gotten them down there on Monday, training them so hard that they will die instantly. And so, yeah, it's shocking to see Newcastle Knights not improving at all, and no wonder why they aren't. So, going up against the Titans, I am going to say that the Newcastle Knights will fall behind in this game, and they will be absolutely struggling in this match. But anyway, the Titans played really well last week. They've been absolutely improving really well. I'll be happy if the Newcastle Knights come out firing in this match, but I reckon they won't. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Titans by 12 points in this match. And I reckon this game, the Titans will beat the Newcastle Knights in this game. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Cronulla Sharks. Now, in this game, the Cronulla Sharks have been improving really well, but haven't really improved because they lost last week. And same goes for Manly. They haven't improved at all, being really sloppy in their attack and their defence. But hearing that Josh Schuster is in the extended bench, I reckon he will make a late change. But then again, I reckon it won't happen. But it's not a definite high call. So the Sharks, I reckon they'll play really well, splendid game of football. Manly Sea Eagles will come out firing in this game because it is their home game. They lost last week against the Brisbane Broncos 32-6. But also, same goes for the Sharks. They lost 36-16 in their last week's game. And so in this game, I reckon it'll be a low-scoring match. So what, like the Manly Sea Eagles, I reckon they will improve in this week's performance because I reckon Dolly Cherry Evans will come out firing. He will score in this match. Anytime try scorer, I reckon he will definitely score in this match. And so will Jason Saab. I reckon Jason Saab will score any time. But I'm going to go with the roughie. Hamole Olakalantu will definitely score in the first try scorer for the game. And if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But anyway, I am going to go with the Manly Sea Eagles by 6 points in this game. This game will be high scoring, or basically low scoring, sorry. But yeah, the Manly Sea Eagles will come out firing and basically to defeat the Sharks in this game. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Make sure you do like and subscribe guys, and I'll see you guys next time. But also, I will be down there to vlog the Raiders vs Eels game, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and have a good one.